Yo, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Lakers Nation? Did we build Rob a statue? I mean, shit, Luca. And then last night at about 12, 12-ish, 11:30, 12-ish at night, the Lakers traded Dalton Connect, a 2031 first round pick, a 2030 pick swap for Mark Williams.
You want a big man, you go get a big man. His name's Mark Williams, 7'1", 241 out of Duke.
I actually think Mark Williams has a decent chance.
You're talking about a guy who's got massive size, massive length, rim protector, finisher.
A decent chance to wind up as a very good big man down the road. Highly intelligent, incredible wingspan, amazing hands, great touch, good defensive instinct.
Look at Mark Williams, not to be denied. To Williams.
She rides like a carnival. Been over having flashbacks, she gon' eat me up like a carnival. It's the way I pop my
Now, if you're like me, and I would assume most people outside of Charlotte, you have no idea who Mark Williams is. You have no idea about a lot of the players on the Hornets outside of LaMelo Ball. So I had to actually look this guy up. I spent like an hour, 2 hours last night watching YouTube videos of Mark Williams, listening to people who are awake. Shout out Jovan Buha, who are much better at this type of stuff than me, to learn more about Mark Williams. And Jovan likes him. I think the consensus around around with experts around the league are, the Lakers paid a good bit for this trade, but theoretically with Luka on the team, or I should say with Luka on the team, theoretically he should age very well with his game not being dependent on athleticism. So in 2031, I think Luka will actually be 31. And the team really shouldn't be that bad to where you need these picks to help rebuild, theoretically. So once we got Luka, I felt like all the picks were on the table, or what were left of the picks were on the table. And it really, really sucks losing Dalton Connect. I am a big fan of Dalton Connect. I even said on my last video I just made yesterday, before this trade happened, that I was glad we were able to keep our core of, Rui, Gabe, DFS, Austin, Connect. And I don't know if I mentioned Gabe Vincent in there. But a lot of these guys who have been playing a lot better lately and having a defined role, I was really glad we were able to keep them. Unfortunately, Dalton wasn't able to make the cut. I would have loved to have kept him. I like his shooting. I like his swag. I like that he's a 3-level scorer. And I like that he would have time to actually develop. But what's crazy is Mark Williams, even though he's been in the league for 3 years, he's actually just shy of a calendar year younger than Dalton Connect. But looking on ESPN here is kind of give a little overview. The Los Angeles Lakers continue what was already one of the most consequential weeks in franchise history by acquiring center Mark Williams in a trade with the Charlotte Hornets. Sources told ESPN's Shams Charania on Wednesday night. LA agreed to send rookie Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish. Oh, I forgot about Cam Reddish. I like Cam Reddish too, but we sent Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, and a 2031 unprotected first-round pick and a 2030 pick swap for the Hornets for Williams, sources told Charania. Landing the big man that Vice President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Rob Pelinka admitted the team was lacking heading into Thursday's trade deadline. Williams is listed at 7 foot, 240 pounds, fits the profile of a mobile big man and a lob threat that the new Lakers star Luka Doncic prefers to play alongside. Doncic met with Lakers brass Monday and impressed upon them his desire to have this type of center on the roster. Sources say believing a big man who provides vertical spacing at the rim gives him another opportunity when making his offensive reads. Reeves is averaging 16 points on 59, just under 60% shooting, and 9.5 rebounds for the Hornets this season. The Lakers view Williams, 23 years old, as an answer to the starting center right now and someone who can progress on the same timeline as the 25-year-old Doncic. Now, a couple things with Mike Williams. He has some injury concerns. He also isn't a floor spacer, but he's a big guy on the defense. He's not the best defender, but he's a big guy. He's a lob threat. He actually has a longer standing wingspan than Victor Wembanyama, who's 7'4", which is kind of crazy to think about. But this obviously puts us in a better position. We don't have to start Jackson Hayes at center. We have a very good, very similar to Walker Kessler type of center. Now, I think a lot of people will probably say Walker Kessler is better, but it's probably a lot closer than what we think. We just don't really know this guy. It does suck, too, because Anthony Davis says for the last few years he's been asking for a big man, and they have failed to deliver one for him. And as soon as he leaves, we get a big man who could play against Anthony Davis, or play with Anthony Davis, I should say. So, yeah, I mean, the Lakers aren't fucking around, man. I thought this season they might do what they can and kind of play for the summer. You know, you get another draft pick to work with in the summer. You have some of these guys after the calendar year crosses over to next year. There's a lot of contracts that are going to become expiring, and you know you have more flexibility, but that would essentially be punting on the season now, because even though we got Luka, we got LeBron, we have all these good pieces, it's going to be tough when you got people with real size who have elite big men, i.e. Denver. So, and OKC has, I think they have Hartenstein and what's the one dude's name? The young guy. We needed some big bodies down there, and this will give us the opportunity to have him. We still got Jackson Hayes coming off the bench if need be, and we also can go small and put either Vando or LeBron at center and run all guard or run all forwards and a couple guards. So this does give us some flexibility. Now, looking at Mark Williams' numbers here, you can see he's progressively gotten better in his 3 seasons. The only thing that's kind of scary is the games played. Only 43 games his first year, only 19 games last year, and so far this year, he's only played in 20 out of a possible 40-something games, a little over 40 games. But he's healthy right now, and we can see, what was the other thing I wanted to show here? 15 points a game. He's averaging 50 points a game, just under 10 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and over 1 block. And let's see, in his last few games, can we see his last few games? Let me see. How do we do that? So we got the stats for the whole year. Game logs. All right, here we go, I think. Is this right? January, February. Also, it's going up. Okay. So, a couple weeks ago, going back into last month, we can see for the month of January, he's averaging 18, just under 19 points and about 11.5 rebounds. And we can see some of his game logs: 18 points, 11 points, 9 points, and 24 points against the Suns, 31 points against Walker Kessler, 19, 13. 38 points against Memphis, 38 and 9 with 5 assists. And then we can see in the month of February, granted he's only played 3 games, 2 of them were 20-point games, and then one was only a 6-point game. So that brought his average for the month out of the 20s down to 16. but over 11 rebounds a game. So the dude's a baller. He really can play. As long as he's on the court, he can play. Well, that doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. You know, the dude is a baller. He is a baller. So I don't know. I think this was kind of a home run of a trade season for the Lakers. I don't think any of us expected anything of this magnitude at all. This was all of this. I think all of these trades have been kind of a shock, going all the way back to the DFS trade. We knew we were going to move off of D'Angelo Russell, but we didn't know for who. And the fact we were able to do this while keeping, you know, I'll say it again, keeping Austin Reeves, Gabe, Rui, Vando, DFS. We got to keep all of these core guys who, you know, are been playing really, really well lately, especially, you know, in a couple of games we didn't have without Anthony Davis. The group really, really stepped up, and it was very fun to watch. So I can't wait to see what this iteration of the team looks like once all of our pieces are on the court. I think we play today. We play today, Thursday, or tomorrow. I believe we play against Golden State. I don't know if Jimmy Butler's going to be there. I think that's today. I don't know if Jimmy Butler's going to play since he just got traded yesterday too, which is crazy. But we play Golden State, and then what'll probably happen is on Saturday when we play against the Pacers, I believe, we're probably going to see both Luka and Mark Williams. So exciting times, man. It's really exciting. Shout out Rob Pelinka. You know, he's done miracles on me, is the meme that keeps going through my head. That thing going online, and then also, you know, get Rob on the phone. It won't be long. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of crazy. I think of him with, you know, they Photoshop him with the haircut, with the waves and the perfect hairline, and, you know, they Photoshop him with the do-rag on, and it's unbelievable, man. We got the LA Lakers, the Lee Lakers, the Lee Luka Lakers, the Lee Luka Bron chicks. Bro, the memes and the nicknames and the jokes are going to be legendary. But that's all I got for today. I want to try to keep these videos a little shorter after that 5-hour video. Try to get back in the algorithm, because the algorithm hasn't really been messing with me too much here with these last few videos. So if this does reach you, please like the video. Please subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, or if you like gaming, because I do a lot of gaming too. But with that being said, I'm getting out of here. Let me switch back to full cam. That being said, I'm getting out of here. Thank you, Lakers Nation, and we'll catch you later. GG's.